Welcome to the channel. Here we simplify life-changing ideas in simple and relatable terms. Today we are diving deep into growth mindset, what it is, why it matters, and how it can transform your life. It's not just a buzzword, it's a key to unlocking your potential. But don't worry, this isn't a boring lecture. We've got stories, science, and even little humor along the way. Ready? Let's go. Let's grow. So, what's a growth mindset? Well, it's the belief that your abilities, talents, and intelligence can improve through effort, learning, and persistence. In other words, you are not stuck with what you've got. You can grow. That's why we can call it growth mindset. On the flip side, the fixed mindset says you are either born with it or you are not. Spoiler alert, that's a myth. Yeah, that's the simplest way to start with growth mindset, I reckon. I read this book, Mindset by Carol Dweck, which is a must-read. To understand the growth mindset and get the benefit of it, let's get started. First, understand the praise and mindset experiment. That will set the stage. In the book, Carol Dweck conducted a landmark study with children where they were given puzzles of varying difficulty. In one group, children were praised for their intelligence and you must be really smart. And in the other group, they were praised for the effort, you must have worked really hard. And based on these experiments, the results were the smart group avoided challenging tasks to preserve their image, while the effort group embraced challenges and performed better over time. The key is how we frame a praise influences motivation and resilience. After that, Dweck and her team examined brain activity in people with fixed and growth mindsets when faced with mistakes. People with growth mindsets showed significant brain activity as they processed and learned from errors. In contrast, those with fixed mindsets showed little activity, indicating that they were avoiding or dismissing the mistake. Here is the key takeaway from experiment. Praising intelligence or smartness fosters fixed mindset, while praising effort fosters a growth mindset. Encouragement and feedback should focus on effort, strategies, and learning, not innate traits. With fixed mindset, you avoid challenges because failure feels permanent. But with the growth mindset, failure is just feedback. Here's the fancy bit. Ever heard of neuroplasticity? It's your brain's ability to rewire and grow stronger when you learn something new. Yes, your brain is basically a high-tech learning machine. When you try something challenging, your brain builds new pathways. The more you practice, the stronger those pathways get. It's like upgrading your mental Wi-Fi. Let's meet Sarah and Sam. Both love playing guitar. Sarah has growth mindset. She practices every day, even when it's tough. She hits wrong notes, but keeps going. Now, when it comes to Sam, he tries once, messes up, and says, "Guess I'm not talented." Over the time, Sarah keeps practicing her guitar, even she makes mistakes. Sam, meanwhile, gives up because he thinks he is not naturally talented. Here's what happens over the time. Sarah learns, grows, and eventually performs on stage. Meanwhile, Sam, he's still watching YouTube videos and saying, "I wish I could do that." Talent might you get started, but efforts keeps you going. And effort, that's all about mindset. Let's talk about real-life examples. Michael Jordan was cut from the high school basketball team. Did he quit? Nope. He trained harder and became the greatest basketball player ever. J.K. Rowling was rejected 12 times before publisher finally said yes to Harry Potter. And Oprah Winfrey? She was told she wasn't fit for television. Imagine if they would have had fixed mindset. Now let's bust some myth about growth mindset. Myth number 1. If I have a growth mindset, I will succeed at everything. The truth is, growth mindset doesn't guarantee instant success. It's about learning from failure and improving over time. Myth number 2. Some people are just naturally talented. Truth, Talent plays a role, but effort and persistence are what make it shine. Myth number 3. If I fail, it's not my cup of tea. Truth, failure is part of process. It's like getting sore after a workout. It means you are growing.
I failed at baking once. I am just bad at it. Let's order takeout. I burned my first cake, but I'm gonna nail this time. Practice makes perfect.
The moral of the story is, growth mindset leads to delicious outcomes, literally and figuratively. Now that we know the power of growth mindset, let's talk about how to develop a growth mindset. Here's your roadmap. 1. Embrace challenges. Instead of avoiding hard tasks, see them as opportunities to grow. 2. Learn from criticism. Feedback is your friend. Once you get the feedback, look at what is the positive, how can you improve, and then go ahead. 3. Reframe failure. Instead of saying, I failed, say, I learned. Use the magic word, yet. Instead of saying, I can't do this, say, I can't do this yet. 4. Celebrate effort, not just result. Progress is more important than perfection. Trust me, it is definitely the best one because persistence is the key. 5. Surround yourself with growth mindset people. Means the positive and the contagious people. If you have the positive people around you, you will feel motivated and you will feel like to doing this. Here's the quick exercise for you. Write down one thing you have avoided because it felt too hard. Next to it, write one small step you can take to improve. For example, if you have avoided learning a language, start with 5 minutes a day on a language app. Small steps lead to big results. Learning from many successful people and research about mindset conducted by Carol Dweck all leads to the truth is result isn't about being the smartest or most talented. It's about having the right mindset. When you believe you can grow, you open the door to endless possibilities. Now it's your turn. What's the one thing you are going to tackle with the growth mindset? Let us know in the comments. And if this video helped you to see things differently, give it a like, share it with a friend, and hit that subscribe button. Let's grow together. And remember, every big journey starts with small step. Keep growing, and we will see you next time.